this goes? I will give you the statement. Paul will be in favor, so he will agree with the statement. Wajid will be against, so that means that he won't agree with the statement. Paul will start speaking for 90 seconds. Okay, you give 30 seconds green, 60 seconds yellow, red, 90 seconds. Once Paul finishes, Wajid will expose his point of view. Again, 90 seconds. Once Wajid finishes, Paul will counterattack and say, what you are saying is nonsense, or whatever he thinks he needs to say. And in this second intervention, he will speak for 60 seconds. So you saw 30, 45, 60. And finally, Wajid will speak for the last 60 seconds, saying, I don't think you are right, or whatever he has to say. Okay? Now, I want you, all of you, to pay attention to how this drill goes, because it's my intention to call 2 guests at the end. So, guests, think and look. Okay, question is, do we have to be afraid of the current economic situation? You can absorb the question. Do we have to be afraid of the economic situation? All will be saying yes, we have to be afraid. Wajid will be saying no, we don't need to be afraid. So, here, microphone for you. And remember, you have a camera over there. Are you ready? I repeat the question. Do we have to be afraid of the current economic situation? Paul starts.
Well, my fellow Toastmasters, the question is, what are you afraid of? Any answers from the audience? Are you afraid of anything in life?
Recession.
Spiders?
Snakes.
Snakes?
So
Chicken? Chicken, yeah?
Chicken gets in his teeth.
Okay, nice.
Pay more tax.
Oh, pay more tax. That's a good point. Well, people are afraid in general of things, right? And I think this is normal, by the way. Because as human beings, we are wired in a way to be afraid of certain things. Same with the economical crisis, as we are all facing right now, I suppose. People are struggling to pay bills. People are struggling to put some money aside, perhaps, as the food prices are going up. And in this situation, what I think is important is to remain calm and remain composed, just like Lucy was, right? When she came on stage here and she gave her icebreaker for the first time, by the way, she was composed. Which tells me that when the economic crisis is around the corner, Lucy will not be down. Now, another point I want to make when we all approach these difficult times is that it's important to keep coming to this community, by the way, because this community is the energy source, which you can get for free, by the way. Therefore, watch, as I was referring to this audience, I just want to make a point that regardless of what
Stands up. I need your time.
Thank you, Paul. I'm glad, as we've heard, Paul agrees that we don't need to be afraid. So I'll thank you for agreeing on my side. There's no reason to be afraid. Just stay calm. Things are getting better. Life happens in cycles. We have economic downturn, we have economic booms. Whatever you do, you can always make yourself better prepared for whatever's coming. For a better future. Things are better. Compare ourselves to how the Romans lived, or even before that, our ancestors. Things are better. We've got healthcare, we've got education. I remember my parents or our grandparents weren't educated, they were simple farmers. Well, we've got more opportunities now. Travel's cheaper, we've got vehicles, we've got healthy living, fruit, knowledge. We should put that into practice. There's nothing to be afraid. It's just a cycle. We'll get the boom times again. And I'm glad that Paul agrees that we don't need to be afraid. Thank you.
60 seconds for Paul.
What the hell? Scrap everything that I said before. 'Cause I was meant to prove the point here. But since you emphasize that right now, I just want to tell you all, we should be afraid. We should be afraid. Does anyone know why? Why? Now I want to hear from you, audience. Anyone, have you got any suggestions? I know you're going to say chicken.
Nobody's gonna help you.
Sorry?
Nobody's there to help you in the economic crisis, so it is time to be afraid.
The end is coming.
Fear results in action,
Right?
which allows you to survive. That's where it's there in the first place.
Okay. I see. Well, for myself, I'm still trying to figure it out, to be honest, why we should be afraid of economical crisis. But as my time comes to an end, I just want to say that this talk was about it wasn't about me, it was about you to figure out why you should be afraid of the economical crisis. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Just to respond to your question, people are there to help. Just reach out and ask. People will be there. Not everyone will help you. They may not have the means. They might be busy with their own problems. But there's always some kind of help out there. Even if it's just by sharing with someone, sometimes you actually feel better and you can see a path forward. So don't be afraid.
Okay, thank you very much.